Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I'm fine. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Anomalous Black Women podcast. Y'all see I got Anomalous right this time. All right. So today is a special episode. Tasha and I, since we're Black women and our show is about, the plight of Black women, we got to get on here and talk about what's going on in our world and our communities. So it's a special episode. Our episodes are usually every other week, but we're going to throw this one in there for good measure because we don't want y'all to think that we ain't up with the times, okay? So, hey Tasha.
Hey, Bina, love.
I
It's a lot
like them
going on.
ponytails. I like them ponytails.
Thank you. I need lock love. I need some lock maintenance.
You see that right there? So anyway, uh, the first topic is the reason why all of this started. George Floyd. Um, to say that hurt me to the core of my soul is an understatement. And I tried to, because we always have these issues going on, I try to avoid it because you know me. I start feeling everything everybody else feels.
Right.
And with everything that I have going on health wise, I was like, I see it, I'm hurting, but I don't want to look at what's going on because it's trauma. I have trauma from it always being posted on social media and stuff, so I didn't even want to watch the video. But once the momentum of everything started going, I figured out what was going on and all the other stuff that got piled on top of it. I was like, I can't ignore it. I got to be a part of it. I come from Muslim parents that are activists, so there's no way that that's in the core of my soul. I got to get in there and I gotta talk about it. I gotta go protest, even though I'm supposed to be on bed rest. Don't tell nobody. And what did you feel? How did you when you heard about this? Like, tell us how you felt.
For me, I did what you did initially, and to be perfectly honest, I still have not watched the entire video, and I don't think I will. The picture for me was enough.
Yeah.
The picture, followed by the fact that he was murdered. That's just it. And knowing that information coupled with the picture was just enough for me. When I look at the picture, what I see is that a man was detained. He's no harm or threat to anyone at that point. And this cop is visibly not threatened because he had his hands in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He cooler than a fan. And for me to know that, officers wear two hats, in that they are sworn to protect and serve, but they're also trained EMTs.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them that were present, so this man is saying that he cannot breathe. And no one did anything for 3 minutes, virtually, and longer. But he was running for 3 minutes. So at that point, it's like you made a conscious decision.
April had sent me a video of when they had handcuffed him and he sat down on the ground. Then the other two cops got him up and took him down the street to where the other two cops were. It made me feel like that it is truly on purpose. The two cops that got him, they had him. He wasn't resisting arrest. They could have simply put him in their car and went on and took him to jail. But instead, they stood him up. They walked him down the street to where Chauvin was. And that makes me feel like it was on purpose. Like, what was the reason you walked this man down the street to these other police officers? Like, what was the reason for that? And with the connection between them two, it makes me feel like they had some type of confrontation back in the day when they was working together, and he got his revenge. That's how I feel about it. I don't give a damn what nobody else think about it. When you look at what happened, you pull him out of his car, you handcuff him. He slide down on the ground. You pick him up, walk him down the street to these other police officers. He still ain't resisting arrest. He down on the ground. Like, he's still not resisting. Why are y'all doing this? It's on purpose. Right. It's murder. I don't give a damn. Y'all come from third degree. That is murder, and it was calculated, and it was on purpose.
Yeah. I hope that I mean, you can always upgrade charges, and right. I hope that they do, but I don't understand why the others are not in custody yet.
Right.
There's nothing that you can make me understand. There's nothing you can say to make me understand why they are not in custody yet, right. At all. And I think that's the additional outrage. Like, why are they not in custody? They literally stood there and watched it happen. If I'm in a car with you and you rob a bank, I am an accessory. Mm-hmm. So if I'm an officer of the law and another officer is standing there or sitting there or kneeling there, killing a man, and I just stand there and watch it happen, I am an accessory. So what do you feel about the decisions that have been made by how can I say this? What do you feel about the overall decisions that have been made by some of our people that are protesting in their methods?
I don't care. So this thing, it ain't like this some new shit. This been going on for years. Our parents, grandparents, great-great-grandparents been going through this same stuff. So this is the frustration of 400 years of bullshit. So even if I agree or don't agree with what they're doing, I understand and I stand in solidarity with them. I mean, I don't care unless they like doing something egregious, tearing up shit. I don't care what they tear up. To be honest, like that's not something that I care about. You know, the only thing is probably small businesses and stuff like that. But like tearing up Target don't care that they tore up Target.
They absolutely don't. They don't care.
Why would I care that they tore up Target? The CEO came out and said he don't give a damn. So why should I? These big businesses or whatever, they got the insurance. I don't care nothing about that. I do care for small businesses.
They just had their own loot with the stimulus, didn't they?
Right. They got the stimulus, them millions of dollars. They good. They're good. I don't care. But the small businesses, I do care about that because they're already struggling with what's going on with the pandemic. And so this added on top of that, we can't afford the insurance that Target can't afford.
Right.
Small business owner, that's something that I don't agree with. But other than that, I don't care. It is what it is. I wanted to read a post that I had posted a couple days ago about the arrest of Chauvin. So I said they arrest and charge these officers so double jeopardy can come into play. It's an appeasement. Double jeopardy is an important protection to understand. Under the Fifth Amendment, an individual cannot be tried twice for the same crime. This means that if you went to trial and were acquitted, the prosecution can't try the same case against you again. It also means that you can't be punished twice for the same crime, unless it's something that violated state and federal, so the federal can go against you as well for the same charge. But other than that, you can't. And so I said, so then when they're found not guilty, they can live off the GoFundMe money because racists always start a GoFundMe for them. And so talk to me when the appropriate charges lead to a conviction. The main issue is when this continues to happen is the lack of accountability. I said, y'all keep talking about black on black crime or crime in general. If I murder you, I'm going to prison, period. And stop saying these cops are using military tactics. I serve. We are trained that killing is The very last
Yes.
way to engage. They are not using military tactics. As you can see, with the National Guard and all of that out there, standing still, while these folks in their face, cussing them out, telling them they lame, telling them they're a bitch, all this other kind of stuff. You see them with their military bearings standing there. If they were the police, them folks would be dead, mace, hitting the head, blah, blah, blah. So quit saying that they're using military tactics, because that's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. There's no way. I posted another photo of it was a young man, a young black man, and he's standing there with a t-shirt on and some basketball shorts. And the only obvious clue is his desert boots. Mm-hmm. And he's got on sunglasses. And they are literally spraying him in the face. And he's standing there. And I think it's very, it's very important for people to understand that military people have a different bearing when it comes to how they're going to handle and engage. And he is standing there literally unbothered because, I mean, we go through that training. That's our wash to him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and what I don't understand is, as military members, we're governed differently. We can't come out and talk against the president. We can't come out and say, "Oh hell no!" Da, 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 da. We can't do that. We will get punished for that. So when y'all go and say, "Oh, you a bitch," or "You a lame," or "You standing here and doing it," like, y'all don't understand how hard it is to be black and serve. You torn. But you gotta pop military bearing as long as you active in the military, active National Guard, whatever it is. When you serving and you out here, you gotta have bearing, period. So is that one video with this young man, and it's a National Guard standing there, and he just talking shit in his face, A black man, young black boy, just talking shit. That made me so mad.
Whew.
So mad.
Yeah, I shared the video too.
At the end of the day, somebody got to protect this country. And we don't make the decisions, but we got to follow them whether we agree or not. Mm-hmm. And I think people need to get that in their head. It's not that we don't care about what's going on. We just can't show it out in the public. So talk to me in my house, and I'll tell you how I feel.
Exactly.
But don't get me in these streets, and you a young black man, is a black man. He probably was young too. Where's the solidarity? Where's the empathy? Where is the, okay, my brother, I understand. You standing in his face calling him all kinds of names. Do you know how traumatic that is? That's gonna add to the PTSD that he already has from
already has. Let's talk about PTSD.
Yes.
Let's talk about PTSD, because I don't think I had this conversation on a thread with a white man, and his question was, because he was making an effort to try to understand certain things, not all things, because he gets why we're angry. What he was trying to understand was the actions of some, like what is the popping off and the knucklehead mentality that he sometimes sees. And what I told him was, I said, let's take race out of it, since people like to use labels and label people with mental health issues. Black people have seen trauma over and over and over again. Guess what that causes? PTSD. What are the symptoms of PTSD? Fear, anxiety, irritability, jumpy behavior, jumpiness. So,
for no reason, want to fight people, tear shit up. Hey,
all that.
That's gonna be all day and all night.
So, and I've also seen the term post-traumatic slave disorder. That was a new one for me. I've never seen that one, but so I said, and add that to, for me, a Black woman who's a veteran, who's also a survivor of sexual assault in the military. My PTS is double. And then what I don't understand and what I asked him is, if you can see the knuckleheadedness and popping off in young black males, please tell me why it is that white men do it too. Get them in a group. Get them in a group. Case in point, the video of the young man standing on the street corner calling protesters riding by a nigger. He with his friends and his buddies in a group. And when that dude got off that doggone car and bust the piss out him in his mouth, and he fell to the ground like a little gummy worm, that was my turn.
Yes, girl.
Had,
Hello.
I mean, but you can't be a thug in a group and then get them by themselves, and they are so quiet and calm around us. But what do you have to fear? We don't mess with y'all.
Right.
We don't mess with y'all. And when we try to be on our own, huh?
I said we peaceful people. Like we ain't nobody.
You don't bother us, we don't bother y'all. When we try to stay in our own area, what y'all do? Y'all can't burn our stuff down. Like, stop messing with us. Cause we don't bother y'all. If anything, half of y'all grew up on one of our grandmother's, great grandmother's breast milk. Y'all here because of us. So stop it with the foolishness. Like the superiority complex is so great with them. I don't understand. I
saw this post where the young man was like, people, the white people keep telling us to go back to Africa, go back to Africa. He was like, bruh, I can give you 6 generations of me being here in America. What you got, like 3? You go back where you came from. We can't trace all the way back, but I'm pretty sure that we more American than y'all ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you gonna tell us to go back to Africa? What? Why the fuck would I go to Africa?
To visit.
I'm an American.
To visit.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like you taking when they took when the Dominican Republic did that thing with the Haitians and everybody that was Haitian, they sent them to Haiti. These people can't even speak the language. They don't know shit about Haiti.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I grew up in America. I don't know shit about Africa. I want to go. I want to walk around, see what's going on. If I choose to move to Africa, that's my business. But you can't tell me as an American to go to Africa.
Right. That's just dumb. But that's their thinking. Like in it's a sickness. And
it really
like I told the racism. But you know what? Along with the racism that is passed down, in a lot of situations, so is the fear. Because why do we have to tell our children how they should conduct themselves, how they should act? Why they just can't be kids? You know?
The other day, well, some of y'all might not know, but I have 3 sons. One is 23, one is 17, one is 11. My 17-year-old is a skateboard kid. So he was like, "Mom, I'm going to skateboard." I got scared. Now our neighborhood is just a circle, so we good in our neighborhood. But if he leave out of our neighborhood, I got so scared. I was like, go outside, make sure you stay in the neighborhood, giving him this whole list instead of just saying, okay, have fun. Right. I can't do that.
Nope. Can't.
So, as long as we're in our neighborhood is tight knit, we just this one little circle. It's just a circle in our neighborhood. So it's tight knit. Everybody know everybody. We're good. But when you leave out of our neighborhood, I can't control that. And that scares me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
and you know, Brendan is not the typical label of a young 17-year-old black man child.
right.
You know, he still has his um he still has his childhood. He ain't out here trying to drive, go to the, you know, do this, hang out with the girls, all that. He's not like that. He's not that type of child. So that makes me scared even more because he's 6'1".
Right. He's 6'1".
You
Right.
know, he's tall, and that white people, you see a tall black man, they scared for real.
Uh-huh.
You know, and they don't see our children as children. They see our children as adults, no matter their age.
Right.
So, you know, that part, it's killing me on the inside. Like, I'm so scared for my children. I'm so scared for my children. And I do not like to feel like that. White people cannot relate to this. But they want to tell, you know, they want it to always be about them. I seen this white lady talking about she has the same fear for her white son. No, the fuck you do not.
At all.
You do not have that same fear. Don't interject yourself in something that has nothing to do with you. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Seriously.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm so I will say this. I'm sick of seeing um the coddling of white people that are finally getting it and they're speaking out. You ain't got to congratulate them for finally getting it.
Hell no.
Like, why do we feel the need to always cover and comfort them? Stop it. Because they're not doing the same shit for you. Excuse me. They're not doing the same thing for you. I know we rated this just in case something like that happened, but they're not doing the same thing.
You have children to listen to because you know I drop the F-bombs a lot, so be careful.
So I think that is something we also need to get past. Like, okay, yeah, they may be your friend, and okay, finally they're speaking out. You ain't got to tell them you love them, congratulations, blah blah blah, thank you. You ain't got to tell them thank you. What you can say is it's about damn time.
Right.
I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing all lives matter.
Sure.
I'm sick of seeing blue lives matter.
Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on it. And Jesus Christ. Okay. So with the all lives matter. Bitch, how can all lives matter if black lives don't matter? And clearly black lives don't matter. So bitch, take that all off there and put black on there. Because all lives can't matter if black lives don't matter. You basically trying to say that we not actual human beings. We don't belong in the lives. Are you crazy? Like, I don't, and the blue lives matter. Get the fuck out of here. They can take that uniform off. I cannot not be black.
Exactly. 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 Like I never understood that. Let's talk about Officer Crystal Smith down in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh my Shiro. Oh, I love her. When I saw that, I said, get him. Yes, girl. Yes. I'm glad you found her name and all the information because, baby, if my flutter, if I ain't get overjoyed, and then that picture, oh my God, of her pointing at him and telling him, "You girl, what?" The expression on his face, the expression, he was scared. He was scared, and you should be scared because you know you wrong.
Yes, absolutely.
Baby, look, I had the joy in my soul. Come on, sister girl. Come on, get him. Get him. Yes.
So the video puts you there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, Okay, she got in that tail. She stopped the situation. You are not gonna hit my sister
Like,
today. Already
I didn't even see her in the group of officers
right.
until he turned around and pushed that girl. She came out like the shero she is.
Yes, ma'am.
And
And I said, okay, I got to find this woman. And that PI work I went in. So
Black Women Private Investigation Services.
I know, right? Anomalous PIs, because we do get it in. So I found an article from the Miami Herald, and then I found the person who took the photo, because that's how I found the black and white and the color version of her, because that had to have happened after the video. I said that had the photo had to have been taken after the video was recorded, because it looked like they're away and she's chastising him outside of everyone. So they must follow.
Right there on that, when in the video when she walked up, it was so fast that whoever took that picture is amazing, because it happened so fast. She got him, went around the car and got in,
right.
Got in the car. So it was the point where they was on that sidewalk and she was doing like that, and it happened so quick. So the person that took that picture is on it. Because that happened so quick. She got him, turned around, went around, got in the car, and that was the end of the video. So, claps and applause for the person that got that shot, because that was a good shot. That was good.
That's Alex at Dix.jpg on Instagram. He has a lot of other photos, and the person that took the video is at illustrious.ceo, and I believe they're on. It is a company. I believe they're on IG and Facebook under that same name.
So shout out to you.
Yeah, that was amazing. And I tagged Pulitzer. I'm like, yeah, this is Pulitzer worthy. Like, it is.
That photo is definitely Pulitzer Prize winning material.
That was yeah. He did that in the right place at the right time, capturing all the right things. So I think so organization. I told someone, well, we kind of started talking about it before we got on here, but I want people to understand that social media is not going to be.
Social media ain't the tell all be all. You gotta get yourself on social media and actually. It's a lot of Facebook activists, but did they get up, go do something, go out in the community, help the people out, explain some stuff, get them going in the right direction, whatever? No, they on Facebook talking shit to people, posting stuff like they so involved and they're doing nothing for the community. Every time something happened, people talk about President Obama didn't do anything for the community. What do you do for your community? You live there. What do you do for it?
Right.
So, it's a lot of Facebook activists, a lot of Facebook bullies. It's a mess. And
people have to start thinking. You got to start using the noggin that you have. Come on out the house, y'all. Come on out the house, because the house is not.
Let's talk about just reposting these memes and stuff with misinformation. So, like, the thing right now is a franchisee that owns a lot of Taco Bells and Wendy's donated $400,000 to Donald Trump's campaign. So now it's all social media. Don't go to Taco Bell. Don't go to Wendy's. Don't go here. Don't go there. He is a franchisee. That is not the corporation. He's a franchisee. So when you say don't do this, don't do that, do you know that Black people own Taco Bells and Wendy's and all those other kind of stuff? So instead of saying let's boycott the entire corporation, don't go to whatever that franchisee is. Don't go to his stores.
And that's That's why y'all have to know what is in and around your community and who you're supporting. Like,
and people want to argue me to death. Well, it don't matter. I'm just not. You can
it
choose to
does
do whatever you want to do, but stop spreading misinformation. What I don't think is misinformation. If you saying that it's the totality of Wendy's and Taco Bell when it's a franchisee that owns a lot of Taco Bells and Wendy's, so you spreading misinformation. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You wrong. But stop reposting stuff without reading. Stop reposting stuff without researching. Stop doing that. You know better than Trump spreading misinformation.
exactly.
When you do that.
And old stuff. Yeah, researching. So what was it? I seen somebody said something about back in, it was 2019, the Trump administration was trying to suspend certain rights, civil rights, during the pandemic. That was back in March, excuse me. And I mean, they couldn't. It's some bull crap that they was trying to do, like they always trying to do. So the Department of Justice was like, "Nah, bro, that's not cool." So,
how do you feel about us being in these protests and still being in a pandemic? How do you feel about that?
the two, oh,
So many people that think that COVID-19 coronavirus is not real. And I had to tell a person today, y'all around here talking about it ain't real. It was just this. It came from. It does not matter where it came from. It does not matter why they put it out. Why it's circulating. It's literally killing people. And you clearly have not had somebody close to you die from this because you wouldn't be saying this. Now, I have not had anybody directly connected to me, like in my family, to pass away, but I've had friends whose parents have passed away from COVID-19. And you know what? I do have a friend that passed away from COVID-19. Coach that's in he was in Sigma Alpha
yes.
Gamma.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away from COVID-19. So me and him
Right.
used to talk all the time. So it's just like you spreading this information. It ain't real. What happened to COVID? Oh, COVID is still there, and it like they said, you gonna see a wave because everybody is so close in proximity. Now, when they
It's
put
already
out this
starting.
thing that yeah, you know, when they put out that thing that 21,000 people have tested positive for COVID amid the protest, they're not saying that they found 21,000 people during the protest. They're saying, while y'all protesting, more information has come that 20,000 more people have had COVID. So another wave is going to come because we're all in close proximity protesting. I'm not against protesting, but please be safe, wear a mask, do what you can to protect yourself if you're going to be out there. Because, yes, I went out to protest. Tasha went out to protest, but I had on my mask. So do what you got to do. It's not fake. You can say fake, fake, fake all you want to, but it's not fake. It's real. It doesn't, like I said, it does not matter where it came from. I don't care if it was created in a laboratory. I don't care where it came from at this point because
It's irrelevant.
that's
Man, I do hope, because I mean, you know, we cleared out jails to put protesters in, and
right.
so there are a lot of people that are going to be that will be testing positive. I mean, we are already seeing the numbers go up again because people wanted to open up too soon. And now with the protesting, it's definitely gonna go back up. And they said, you know, what is this? This is we're in June, so that's about right. Because they said if we open up too soon, July is gonna be heavy.
The
So
incubation period is like 14 days. So by the end of the month, we should be seeing another wave or at the beginning of June. It is what I mean. I pray for everybody. You know, I
get
hope
your vitamin D up. Get your vitamin
everybody
C up.
yeah, I hope that nobody contracts it where it becomes deadly. Well, I hope that you don't contract it, period. But I honestly think that we all have it. That's just my honest opinion.
Yeah.
There's no way for them to track it because it's so many people that can be asymptomatic. If you don't know what asymptomatic means, it means you don't know you have it. Like people walk around with it, don't know they have it. So
I'm not laughing at you. I want people to know that symptomatic and systemic are two different words.
Oh, baby, look. I had to post that on my Facebook today. Okay, systemic and systematic. You can talk about them both in the racism world, but they're not the same. They are not the same. Systemic means it's a system that's infiltrated. It's messed up. That's systemic. Systematic means it's a calculated effort to do whatever. That's systematic. I see y'all intertwine these words. Please
They
stop.
are not
I
the
love
same.
y'all getting on nerves. Okay, if you don't know what a word means, just say something simple. Just say something simple.
Use a
If you
word
don't
you
know,
do know what it is.
use the word that you are comfortable with. Do not try to follow the crowd and use systemic or systematic, and then you're doing it wrong. Okay? All right. So that's our English lesson, grammar lesson for
Okay.
today. All right. So again, we just had to come on, give our take on everything. I don't know how long we've been on here. I wasn't even timing it, but we have covered a lot. I try to keep them crying because I don't want y'all to see me crying on YouTube. But I have 3 sons, and nobody knows that feeling unless they have a black son, a black husband, brother, cousins. Like, it's no way for you to understand that feeling. So again, white people, stop trying to interject yourself in stuff that you would never understand. Just be quiet. You don't have to talk. You don't have to say a word. You ain't got to type. If you don't have anything to do with it, just be quiet. You ain't got to say that. That's the problem that's going on right now. Everybody interjecting themselves in something that they don't even understand. Will
Right.
never be able to understand. It's never gonna happen to you.
Nope. We'll never see it. We might have to do a part 2 because
Yeah.
there's before we get off, I don't have a black husband. I don't have a black son, but all of my sisters have black sons. And I do have a black father. I do have a black brother. I have a bunch of black uncles and cousins. And I couldn't sit in my house and not get out.
Yeah.
And I was 41 years old the first time I had to run from the police. Like,
Girl.
and
Girl.
the defiant inner me was like, I'm not running no more.
Yeah.
I'm not about to run.
So when we went to the protest, April texted me and asked me was I going to the protest. I don't keep up with the news, so I didn't even know that it was a protest going on in Jacksonville. Lamar came in the room. I said, "You want to go protest?" There, yeah. We put on our clothes, went down there, met up with April and Amari, and we were out there. We got video of it on our Facebook. But I ain't even supposed to be out the house. I'm on bed rest. I have to have brain surgery soon. But it's just some stuff you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some stuff you got to do. And everybody know that I'm passionate about my people. And so that's just something I had to do.
Yep.
Now, do I pay for it later? Yes.
Flexerol was on deck.
Flexeril, soaking and all that good stuff, but I had to do it. Like it would not sit well in my soul if I didn't get up and go back there and show support. Now, I didn't have to run from the police, but we left right when they started acting the fool. The same intersection that we were standing on, they tore up a car. They was getting the tear gas and all that good stuff. So we barely missed all of that stuff. I knew something was gonna happen because I saw a boy. He didn't have on nothing to cover him. He just had on regular clothes, but he was carrying 2 jugs of milk. So I knew something was gonna happen. 2-gallon jugs of milk. He ain't had no backpack in it. He walking with them in his hand. Military. We military, so we always looking at our surroundings about what's going on. Scanning. You may think I don't see nothing, but I'm scanning, and my eyes like, okay, it's something about to go down. He had to walk around here with gallons of milk in his hand for nothing. So, luckily we didn't have to do that. I'm glad that you got away from whatever's going on.
They were basically pushing everybody into like a center. So I mean, initially it was controlled. They were controlling the route of which people were marching and protesting, and they had blocked off streets, side streets, and at some point something happened, and then it just flipped, and so they started pushing the crowds into each other so that they could deploy the tear gas, and so they're shooting the rubber bullets, and then rubber bullets are not supposed to be shot directly at someone. They're supposed to be shot to the ground so they can but they're not doing that. They're shooting it in him.
I've been seeing the pictures of these people head bust, and did you see the boy that lost his eye because the canister hit his eye? Like, come on.
Yes, I did. The retired police officer that was killed last night, I believe, 77 years old. I believe his name was David Dorn. He's just trying to protect his business. Black man, killed by a looter. So condolences to his family because that shouldn't have happened. That doesn't make any sense. Huh?
I said, yeah, no, that shouldn't have happened at all.
I did see another young lady's name, and that's why I said we gotta do a part two, because there are things that are unfolding that
definitely gonna have to come back because if something else is gonna happen, and we definitely need to address it.
Well, yeah, because there's a weird energy that that I'm feeling right now, that this is definitely although it seems like it's unrest and it's a lot going on, this to me feels like a calm before the storm. I don't there's more to come.
Something else is about to happen. It's going to be big. I feel that energy as well. Yeah, most definitely.
So for everybody that tunes in, make sure you all are protecting your energy, your minds. If you have to unplug. But I will say unplug from social media because it's a lot, but don't unplug from your community. Find out what's going on, get involved. It's always been said, and it's the truth. The revolution is not going to be televised. You have to go to the meeting. So keep that in mind, and research a lot of these things that are being sent to you. Don't be sending y'all money and giving y'all money to all kind of stuff just because they got Black Lives Matter hashtag somewhere on their stuff. A lot of these things are not supporting our cause.
Because every time, with anything, any type of movement or charity or whatever, it's gonna be somebody that's trying to scam. So make sure that you are researching any and everything, especially like Tasha said, if it's somebody asking you for some money, you gotta research that. You got to, period.
And trust no one. I don't care if it's your first cousin or your auntie and them. Research it for yourself and make sure that it's in line with what you believe. Everybody has choices.
Everybody has choices. Everybody has
choices. That's powerful, right?
Okay, woo. This is I always tell, my favorite saying is, you can make the choice, but you can't pick the consequence.
That's correct.
And whatever you choose, you the person that's got to live with it. So when you make that choice, make sure it was your choice, not something somebody else told you to do, not something you felt you had to do because everybody else was doing it. Because you're the one that's got to live with it.
Yep.
So make sure you make a choice, it's your choice.
Yep. All right, love.
All right, boo. This was good. Of course, we'll be back whenever everything else unfolds, like Tasha said. We really. Oh, and before I go, I want to say thank you to everybody that gave us positive feedback on our first podcast. Like everybody, we want to be y'all homegirls. We want y'all to feel like you at home talking to your good girlfriend.
Right.
So, and that's the feedback that we got. And so that means that we got across what we wanted to get across. We got so many, I'm sure somebody that didn't like it, but everybody that did give us feedback, it was like, yes, girl. I was in the house like, yes, girl. No, that's what we want. That's how we want y'all to feel. Of course, we have another podcast coming on the 15th where we interviewed Monique Yesenia Santiago. Well, it's Yesenia, but whatever. She's an activist. She's a life coach. She's amazing. She's my sister. So we will have her interview up on the 15th. So make sure y'all check in. Again, this is a special episode. And we probably more than like we'll have more. So please tune in. Thank you for listening. We hope we pop off and be everybody's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So
we love y'all.
Tasha,
we love y'all.
We promise we do. We love y'all. No matter what nobody tell you, okay?
Absolutely. And I'm not gonna you said a whole lot and everything. So yes, we love y'all. Come back, hang out with us, chat with us.
All right. Love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Stay safe.